just wanted to talk about business practice here and reasonable business practice. So, when you have someone who generates as much interest as I do, normally, they get paid for it and they get opportunities and their opportunities increase. The fact that that hasn't happened with me goes to show the level of hate that's out there and how people just they're spoiled really, but you should always take care of your cash cow. And I'm a cash cow under marketing business model, so really I should be taken care of. But the fact that I'm not is, like I said, it just goes to show how much hate there is out there. You know, I'm so unhappy, to be honest with you. You can't say we're gonna give him the money later and then later never comes. Like, I've been blogging for how many years now? I've had a business page for how many years now? It's just so unfair, you'd expect at least some form of a dating life. Like, everything gets ruined. The companies get to do what they want because they're not living things. So all they care about is profit. So when you've got a cash cow generating free interest who you can make money from, I mean, snug is everywhere. Snuggling, snugglers. The word snug, it's got its own washing, shampoo, powder, and cream. I mean, it's everywhere. JD Sports. Pff. And then you compile it with the fact that you know my thoughts are my own. People can project thoughts into my head. Um, Images, videos, gifs, anything that they want. I mean, it's just not right. Like, there's so many things wrong with my situation. And then, you've got people saying, oh, you'll be alright though, you'll be alright though, you'll be alright. And then when something happens to me, what? Oh, that happened? Oh, that's a violation. It's kind of like, being punished for being the strongest in the gym a few months ago. All these things are turn offs for me. It's extremely stressful. It's an extremely stressful life. People don't understand. It's not much of a life at all, and it's been that way for damn near 10 years now. I don't understand it. I don't understand it because I'd never participate in something so whack to someone or treating someone so badly. I don't even know. I can't fathom how the police and NHS are involved in this and how it's okay. So they got all their debts paid off, yeah. They just watch you get into situation after situation after situation, and it never ends. No prospects of romance while you're in the situation. Um, yes, my phone is hacked, but my phone has always been hacked. Nothing's changed. It's just you're more exposed to it now because it's become more mainstream, or it's become more of a mainstream problem. But those were the kind of people hacking my phone before anyway. And for all I know, it's actually the same people. It's just ridiculous. You're supposed to take care of your cash cow because, this is someone generating money for you. You're not supposed to treat them badly. That's worse than slavery. Then you get into the factors that your body's not your own, your thoughts aren't your own, like nothing's your own, and it's supposed to be yours. And then you've got everyone, men and women, just taking the piss out of you right in front of you all the time. Leadership of this country has to be called into question. Corporate practices have to be called into questions. People's morals have to be called into question. And just the fact, like, is what's going on with me, like, is it good enough? Are you doing all you can do? Is it actually good enough? And the answer is clearly no. It's not good enough. But does anything get done about it? No. And history has shown when it does get to the point that I am popping, then yeah, they do everything to take it away from you. What I don't get about the these men that these so-called men that I'm competing against is they're not built like me. They don't look like me. They're not built like me. And still, even though they try to look like me from different angles and stuff, and still, you know, they're not built like me. They don't look like me. They're not physically compatible with you women. You women are still making out like it's debatable what they're saying, when really you shouldn't give a fuck, because if they're not even physically compatible with you, then what need do you have for them anyway? You have no need, or you should have no need or regard for these other men. So for you to be saying, you'll be having affairs with who you want and stuff, that I mean, what? Like when I hear people talking, I'm just like, what? How can you be so selfish, or how can you, like, what you're saying isn't even making sense? Like, I don't feel any competition from men because I'm not like the other men, and I don't look like them, and I'm not physically built like them. You understand me? Like, I'm bigger than them. I'm so bigger than them that they can't get over the fact that I do what I do to cope with what they put me through. They can't even get over that, and they're the direct cause of it. I'm only doing that because they're doing what they're doing. You're supposed to take care of your cash cow. If someone's generating you money, you're supposed to be at least appreciative and like polite to that person. You're not meant to talk down to them if they're the direct reason why you're generating money. I've done a lot for people. I've done a lot for this country. I've done a lot for local areas like Kingston, and it's it's just never been paid back. Like, it's never been paid back. All I've gotten is our promises that have not been kept. I mean, if you go out with another guy, you're the one who looks stupid, not me, because you're gonna have to come to me and tell me eventually, or it's gonna you're doing it in front of other people who will see you, and they will see how fake you are. Other people will be seeing you, and they'll be watching you, and they'll see how fake you are. So that's you making yourself a target. Well, I don't know what these guys' problem is, because like, I swear the celebrities, all the other celebrities, admitted to having experiences with men. All the other male celebrities, and having experimented and gone through the experiment fully before. So what this game is over, I really don't know, but it's a sick game, and I'm not enjoying it, and I'm just not happy. All I can say is I'm not happy. Like, I'm really unhappy. I'm really unhappy. I don't enjoy it at all. You've got people campaigning around the country saying this is good for our election and stuff like that, and this is the this is this this is good for our image and stuff and affiliation with Noel. And then when it comes time to do me right, they never do me right. Like you would like it if it was you. And if you wouldn't like it if it was you, then why would you do it? It just makes no sense. What's going on with me makes no sense because a lot of people must be doing wrong. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll make a comeback. I'll make a comeback. I'll make a comeback. My main priority now is getting my own place, and then I'll make a comeback. I'll make a comeback. I'll make a comeback. I'll make a comeback. But it just sucks, like a world renowned rapper, body of an athlete, unbeaten at the gym, everything, and still, there's no, there's no acknowledgement. You make money for the UK. The UK treats you like a criminal. Name one person who's made more money for the UK than me. Name one person in history. Straight up slavery. Always answering yes, never telling me anything. And you think that's a way to live, and that's a way to be fair to someone. You know, treating someone like the weirdo. But you're infatuated with me, you're obsessed with me, and yet you treat me like the weirdo. Treating me mean, like treat a mean to keep 'em keen. That does not apply to me, and then you read books that says he's just not that into you. Like, does it make sense what you're doing? You're fueling your own inferiority. It's got nothing to do with me. What's going on with you lot? You're fueling your own inferiority through your obsession with me. It's ridiculous what the men and women are doing around me. It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Uh, the amount of stress, like even that could kill or take a toll on your body, and there's just not enough care being done. Like people can't be bothered. They wanna take your resources and what you can offer them, but they will offer you a suggestion that will be to your detriment, and they'll give you two options, and it will both be to your detriment. And this is what I don't understand. Why would they do it this way, especially in this country? Why would they do it this way when I mean, I just don't get it. Why would you do it this way when you know what it could lead to? I mean, I just don't think people care for me. Like, I don't think people care. I don't think companies care. I think everyone's got all the excuses in the world. The life I lead, like, any excuse I have, valid or not, is taken as invalid, and I'm treated like an invalid. Meanwhile, you're all making money off me, getting paid because of me. These men is literally rolling around with fake dicks, yeah. And then you girls are like, oh, what do you think of him? I could get with Noel, but what do you think of that guy there? And his dick is fake. Everyone's just in the wrong. That's what I've seen. Everyone's in the wrong. And they're so blind as to what they're doing. Like, they don't care. They just don't care. Someone's you're generating cash directly because of someone. You can't even show them any respect. Drake says G's a lot too. Drake says G's. Drake says G's a lot too. Yeah. You lot don't say anything about Drake. When I say G's, you lot will begin to talk. Just picking at and picking on someone unnecessarily, and it hasn't stopped. It hasn't gotten any better. And I wonder what kind of case you need to build up as spy agencies before you realize that this has gone way too far and something needs to be done. The FBI should be getting involved. The CIA should be getting involved. KGB should be getting involved. SAS should be getting involved. You know, like, they should be getting involved. They should be. How can they not be getting involved? That's what I don't understand. How can they not be getting involved? Police are involved, but FBI and SAS and CIA aren't involved. It's ridiculous to me. No one's looking good here. No one's looking good. It just looks like I didn't know the full situation before, and I made a decision based off of misinformation, and then because no one ever explained to me, no one has ever explained to me what's going on. Probably because they don't know which lie to tell. To be honest with you, so many lies out there. You just don't think how remarkably unfair this is on me. Like, for example, it's Halloween now. I have a haircut. I've got nowhere to go. 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 Just have a month. I've got nowhere to go. But it's better than being with OJ, waiting for him. Oh, that was a long period in my life. Waiting for OJ. Oh gosh. Meeting up with him, going different places, just waiting for him. Waiting for him. Running on OJ's clock, OJ's time. He was always obsessed with trying to make everything about him. I mean, this is a situation where so many people have done wrong. It's very serious. But I don't know how as spy agencies more action isn't being taken by them, and how like MI5 and MI6 aren't like wielding their authority like harshly, because that's meant to be Ministry of Justice, MI5 and MI6, not police. So yeah, that's what I've got to say.